This is Rob, your friendly neighborhood reviewer, with another of those kind of listy videos that we all secretly like. Okay, this time I'm focusing on Belle and Sebastian. Yes, Belle and Sebastian, the Glaswegian sextet. Well, actually, their lineup has changed a lot over the years. They started out with 8 people, but now down to 6. Oh, by the way, and the band got their name from a book by Cecile Aubry called Belle and Sebastian, which is about a boy and his mountain dog. Okay, right. They have a huge discography. There are 10 albums, a handful of EPs. They've got 2 DJ mixes, got a Peel Session album. They've got a B-Sides album. Plus there's one-offs that they've contributed to different compilations over the years. And then there are the side projects and there are the soundtracks. There's a ton. So, where should we start? Well, the best place is actually the beginning. The first 3 Belle and Sebastian albums are perfect. The first one's Tigermilk. Now, Tigermilk was recorded when the band were still at university doing a music course. As part of the requirements, they had to record an album. And that's how Tigermilk came to be. They published 1,000 copies, and at the launch party, they were used as coasters or as frisbees. It's all documented over here. This is the ex-bassist, Stuart David. And this is all about the first few years of Belle and Sebastian. It is essential reading, and it's really funny too. And it's flowing. It's like the Belle and Sebastian sleeve notes. It has that same type of feel. Tigermilk is very folky. It has one electronic track though. And but the melodies are super catchy. Once you play it, they'll stick in your head. It is the essential Belle and Sebastian album, and a perfect place to start. Now, their second album, released in the same year as Tigermilk, but then this time they signed to the label Jeepster, is called If You're Feeling Sinister. Now, the lyrics are dark. There's about S&M and bondage and kinky priests and things like that. But again, the melodies take over. And again, they are super catchy. It's just as folky as the debut, but they take the sound a little bit further, and it's some more pastoral elements. There's even a little bit of energy now and then. There's no electronic track, though. That they left out. But it's still a great one, and lots of Belle and Sebastian fans really adore that album. Now, my personal favorite is the third album, which is The Boy with the Arab Strap. The reason why, it's like a mixtape. It's very eclectic. What they did is that each band member contributed a song. So you've got the folky type of Belle and Sebastian song, representative of their typical sound. But then there's a jazz track, there's a spoken word, and really dark lyrics. I think one's about drowning, things like that. So, believe it or not, Stuart Murdoch, even though the music sounds quite trippy, he can get quite sinister too. Now, after the Jeepster phase, the band signed to Rough Trade. And the Rough Trade phase wielded 2 albums. Actually, they recorded 3, but there are 2 albums which are amazing and essential for anyone who's getting into them. One is Dear Catastrophe, Waitress. And a lot of the songs of that went into the Juno soundtrack. It was produced by Trevor Horn, who also did The Buggles. But he did an amazing job. Even though the last track tends to divide people, I really like it. It's called Stay Loose. You can listen to it and then you can give me your opinion. And then the following album is even better than Dear Catastrophe, Waitress, and is considered the highlight of Belle and Sebastian's career, and that is The Life Pursuit. Now, The Life Pursuit is a pop album. Every song could be a potential single. It's exhilarating, there's energy, there's the sad moments. Even Stuart Murdoch's voice changed. He used to sound wispy in the beginning, and then it kind of matured and deepened. And it suits him. It's very confident, it's got a swagger. It is absolutely brilliant. Those 5 albums, I think, are very good to start with if you've never heard the band before. Now, there are some other things. I would highly recommend all the EPs. They're all great. Every single one. It's just quality all around. They really excelled in the EP format. All the tunes are great. I can't complain. There's no need to list them down. Find anyone and you'll love it. But you can find them in one CD called Push Barman to Open All Rooms. It's a double CD and it's got their whole Jeepster EP output. They also released EPs on Rough Trade, a couple of them. They're just as good. Now, what about the rest? Okay. Now, the rest are more for the hardened fans. There are the albums on Matador. There's another EP collection, which is pretty good. The Peel Sessions is for fans only. It's got some exclusive tracks, but you have to be a die-hard BNS fan to really appreciate that. What else is there? And then there are the DJ mixes, which they did for the Late Night Tales compilation series. If you want to know about the band's influences, check them out. But they are not essential listening. They're just there if you're a collector. I think that's it, yeah. Okay, so hopefully this will help you get into the wonderful world of Belle and Sebastian. If you have another album that you really like of theirs, I mean, I left out the God Help the Girl soundtrack, and there's the Tales of Bagnall Summer soundtrack, and there's the Storytelling soundtrack, which are okay as well, but I didn't feel I had to include them. Anyway, like I said, if there's anything you would like to mention about Belle and Sebastian, go ahead. I'll see you next time for another Listy video. Bye.